to a lot of people, but a comic book hero? Well, here is the latest issue of the Omega Man series. The issue is titled Current Events and Celebrity Injustice, and it's a tribute to Jackson. Alonzo Washington is the comic books creator right there. He joins us from Kansas City, Missouri, and a die-hard Michael Jackson fan. In fact, you dressed up just like Michael Jackson, as we remember him in Smooth Criminal, on purpose for this interview today, right?
Oh, yeah. We definitely want to pay homage to the glove one. So that's what it's all about.
And in fact, I understand you have the Michael Jackson leather jackets. You have T-shirts from many concerts. You've loved him for a long time.
Oh, 100%. And don't put it out there like I'm the only one. I'm quite sure some people in CNN...
Oh, no, throngs of us. I'm in there. I love Michael Jackson, too. Who didn't?
They're hiding them, but they had them.
Oh, that's right. Well, tell me about this tribute. This comic book tribute came about before his death on Thursday, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, what we were doing was, I decided to do this comic book because Omega Man is a time-traveling superhero that protects the future. And he has aliens that are trying to pervert history. And I always put current events, I always put historical figures in it, and I decided to publish this comic book with a Michael Jackson-like character in it. We call him the King of Music.
And why? Why is that? Why did you choose Michael Jackson, someone that you loved for years? Why did you now see him as a superhero?
Well, I saw him that way because I saw the media attacking him. And I looked at how important his legacy was. He brought popular culture, R&B into MTV. He's done a lot of things. I mean, Michael Jackson could get into places that many African-American entertainers could not. And I wanted to pay him tribute instead of add to all the negativity that was being placed on his name.
And then he passes away on Thursday. Give me your reaction, knowing how much you loved him, that you would devote your comic book to him. What was the news like for you?
Well, it was shocking, and it was, depressing, because it seems as if, as we look at networks pay him a little bit of homage now, some of these networks were the same people that was tearing him down. And I just wish he could see how the outpouring, how people really loved him. Despite all that negativity that was being promoted on his name, people really did love him, and he brought a lot of joy to many people.
Will there be another Omega Man series, a different issue, with Michael Jackson as a centerpiece, given that when you created this tribute, Michael Jackson was very much alive. Now, upon his passing, does that imagery mean something else?
Well, to me, it just makes me feel good that I was able to do this while the man was alive, and my body of work that I bring into my comic books recognized him before all these people that's trying to do it right now. I think that we may do that, but we deal with all kinds of social issues in the comic book. But I think what we had put into the comic book stands as a good testament of how Michael Jackson influenced people. I'm a comic book creator, I'm an activist, but Michael Jackson's legacy touched me as well.
There are a lot of ways in which you could have dressed up in honor of Michael Jackson. What was it about the Smooth Criminal that made you feel like you wanted to particularly pay homage to that character that Michael Jackson brought?
Well, that video was particularly smooth, and I try to be smooth myself. So.
Well, you got to be smooth to be the artist that you are with your comic book series, Omega Man. And where can people find it?
You can get it at www.omega7.com, or you can call direct. If you get that website, it's a number how you can order, and it's a really good tribute to the King of Pop.
Alonzo Washington, a.k.a. Smooth Criminal.
That's right.
In honor of Michael Jackson. Thanks so much, Alonzo. I appreciate it.
Pleasure to talk to you, ma'am.
Well, this